Hello and happy Saturday. This video should be going up, I believe, Saturday the 13th. Sorry I haven't been able to get videos up the last couple of days. As you can tell, I've been getting over a bit of an eye infection. I don't want to get any closer to the camera than that, but suffice to say, it's not super pleasant. But enough of that, it looks worse than it actually feels. For today's entertainment, one of my friends, Hannah, suggested that I play a game called Hatoful Boyfriend, I believe is how it's pronounced. I'm assuming it's Hatoful. And Hatoful Boyfriend is a dating simulator. Now, dating simulators weren't really my thing before, and I wasn't really going to make them my thing. But Hatoful Boyfriend isn't like most dating simulators. Now, you know, most of these programs have like, their one gimmick, like it's the school for gifted psychics, or it's a school for gifted card trick players. Whatever the gimmick of that particular thing is. With Hatoful Boyfriend, the gimmick is that everyone is pigeons. That's it. That's the gimmick. Everybody that goes to that school is a pigeon. I assume you play the role of a pigeon. It's kind of pigeon-centric. And that being said, that's literally the only thing that I know about the game. So without further ado, why don't we hop on in to Pigeon Land. I'm sure it'll be an illuminating experience, and I literally have no idea what to expect. Though I'm not sure I need to mention it, I will censor the videos if necessary. I'm not sure that will be necessary. I really hope not. But hey, I have nothing better to do with my weekend, so let's go! Welcome to St. Pidgeonations. Pidgeonations? Am I reading that right? Please enter your name. Sure, I know senpai is technically an honorific for those weebs in the crowd. Looking at you, Hannah. I mean that lovingly. Is Rhubarb senpai okay? Sure, why not? Doesn't have voice acting in it, apparently, but yeah, sure, well, let's display human portraits. Okay, configuration saved. Right-click to show a menu with more options, such as graphics, effects, and text speed. I'm assuming there's a way to increase the resolution, but I'm gonna have to blow this up in post, but it's actually really tiny on the screen. I'm just gonna go ahead and shrink it down to see this is what I'm having to see it in person, and then this is, yeah, and then back to whatever. So, it's kind of actually hard to read, genuinely, from this distance. I should probably say, this school is known for one thing, and I'm sorry, I should have been reading that whole intro. I should probably say, this school is known for one thing in particular. This school is Japan's, no, the world's, greatest gathering place for gifted birds. Birds who want to study the arts, the sciences, even sports all come to St. Pidgeonations. The teaching staff and student body are both made up of a diverse blend of birds with different backgrounds and species. I'm often asked why I chose to come here despite not being a bird. I mean, it was kind of more okay in my head when he was a bird. Not that any of this has been okay. Like, I haven't even seen a character yet, and I have issues with this. Let's see where this goes. It's a long story. I'm sure it is, buddy. Not every day I see you rushing along like this. Ryota? Usually you'd have been ready for an hour by now, senpai. Overslept? Okay, so I guess a voice that would be more appropriate. This rock dove is see again problems with the reading. This rock dove is named Kawara. This dove is named Kawara. This dove is named Kawara Ryota. We've been friends since he was barely hatched. He can be a little mischievous, but he's responsible and kind. Breakfast was a little hard to catch today. I can barely relax without red meat inside. Living as a hunter-gatherer sounds tough. I'd be happy to make you breakfast, you know. I might take you up on that offer when starvation looms. Thanks, Ryota. Oh, the bell already? Come on, we need to hurry to get to class. Jeepers, no good being late on the first day. And so Ryota pulled me along into the school. Today is the start of a new semester. I wonder what lies in store. It was all I could do to adjust to the atmosphere last year. Better make up for all that lost fun. Okay. Hannah, what have you gotten me into? I think we're in 2-3. Ryota and I are in the same class again. Old faces, new faces, a strange thrill fills my heart as I look around the assembled birds. I hope we all get along. Here's to the formation of many happy memories. I don't know why I held up my finger for that. I just felt like I needed to commemorate all the happy memories happening. Oh, the teacher's here. Good morning, Everybirdie. Everybirdie, really? Sorry, I'm having to move the microphone further and further away because I'm getting louder and louder because this game is just... Holy crap, this game. I'm Naneki Kazuka. I'm Naneki Kazuki. I seem to be your teacher this year. I specialize in math and physics. And also some other things. Seriously? Sir, wake up, it's homeroom. He sleeps with his eyes open? I'm having trouble delineating the voices already. Oh, okay, so that's what this guy. This Gwail is Naneki Kazuki. He's a famously sophomoric math professor. I'd heard rumors, but I hadn't expected him to fall asleep just like that. Apparently, he's well known as a mathematician. Just goes to show great minds come in all forms. Ah, I'm sorry. Isn't it a little warm in here? Which reminds me, we have a transfer student. Please introduce yourself, Shirogane. What is the point? I have no wish to speak with him. I have no wish to speak. What is the point? I have no wish to speak with commoners. Do not think I'm here because I wish to be. Oh, well, I guess that's that. Hey, that's no good. But he doesn't want to introduce himself. But we can't just let him break the rules like that, sir. The system will collapse and we'll all just turn to kulaks and dissenters. Kulaks? Is that a racial slur? And dissenters. Well, when you put it like that, could you at least say your name, Shirogane? Shirogane La Belle Sakuya. Oh my god, this fairy. It seems this fantail is Shirogane Sakuya. Sakuya. It would seem this fantail is Shirogane Sakuya. His feathers would make any birdie proud. He's pretty stuck up, but then transferring here is never easy. I hope we can be friends. Actually, he seems like a bit of a dick. Sakuya sits down, glaring daggers at Ryota and me. I think this little birdie is telling me there's gonna be trouble down the line. Lunch already? Today is slipping by so quickly. That reminds me, I've had these books from out of the library all summer. I'll return them now. Where is everyone? Aside from the receptionist, there's hardly anybody here. You gotta be squidding me. Is someone looking at me? Probably just my imagination. Or not. A molding dove stands in a dark corner staring in my direction. Mourning doves aren't very common in Japan, but apparently they're everywhere in America. Did you want something from me? He looks away. Not really. I'm pretty sure it was him who I felt looking at me. There's no one else here. Are you sure? Yes. I don't want anything with you. I don't want anything. Yes. I don't want anything with you. It's the things you're carrying I'm interested in. He glances at the desk, as if to say, hurry up and return them already. Oh, sorry. They were a little too dense and I never finished them. Were you waiting for them all summer? He silently returns his gaze to his book. Maybe he's in a bad mood. I'm Rhubarb Senpai, a sophomore. What about you? You're... Negeki. Fujishiro Negeki. Freshman. Oh, well, yeah, that's a great voice for that kind of, well, his music and everything else just seems very... Maybe it's just his voice, but he seems kind of sad. Leave me alone. He's reading his book again. Okay, sorry to bother you. I keep meeting depressing people today. Yeah, this school seems kind of fucked up. Now that I have that out of the way, I think I'll head back to class. Wait, isn't that... Drama Llama! You should have been instructed not to approach me in school. Come on, Sakuya. What kind of thing is that to say to your... Come on, Sakuya. Come on, Sakuya. What kind of thing is that to say to your own brother after all these years? My brother? You must be joking. You've never once been a brother to me. Please, don't try to talk to me again. I've no time for half-breeds. I'll be going now. Hey, wait just a, I guess even if we're in the same school now, what's done is done. I hadn't meant to eavesdrop, but I think I just overheard something juicy. I think if the word you described that with is juicy, I guess. The ever-popular trendsetter and ladies' man Sakazaki Yuya is Sakuya's brother. Sakazaki Yuya is Sakuya's brother. I wonder what the story behind that is. Hey. Sorry. You heard that whole thing, right? Are you a friend of Sakuya's? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to listen in on you. What? What is? Haha, no sweat. I tried to stay sexy and suave in front of all you little ladies, but that there wasn't too cool. But that there was, okay, he's gonna be a bit deeper voiced then, but okay. This fantail pigeon is Sakazaki Yuya, an upperclassman. I've never even talked to him before, but he's famous or infamous throughout the school. Everybody knows of him. You're senpai, right? How did you? I know everybody here. Besides, you're the only human. Yeah, that's probably, you'd expect that to, anyways. A single poppy in a field of rye. Did you say you were a friend of Sakuya's? Not exactly. We've had a rather ballistic introduction this morning. We're in the same class, that's all. I'd never have thought that stuck-up aristocrat wannabe was your brother. Aristocrat wannabe? He's an aristocrat, actually. The genuine article, in the flesh. He is? I don't know if that was parenthetical or if that was the narrator, which is also me. I don't. He's a bit of pain, so good luck. He's a bit of a pain, so good luck, mon ami. Adieu. He really is a noble bird. I've never heard of anything like that about Yuya, though. Probably a twisty business. That's all for today. Stay safe, everyone. I have to use an old professor voice because they're all too close in age to each other. So he's just gonna get the old man voice. Yay! Huh? Sir, where's Ryota? He said he was going to the infirmary. Maybe you should go and see if he's still there. Now that I think about it, Ryota always did have a weak stomach. I should go to the infirmary just to make sure he's okay. Okay. Alright, I'm going to take this opportunity now to go ahead and save it and call this an episode. This is definitely interesting. I'm having fun doing the voices, like, for all the different characters, though I'm having to exaggerate some of them just to make sure that I, like, keep them separate in my head, but that part is actually probably the funnest part, so I'm actually kind of glad that it doesn't have any voice acting. Not that I play many dating sims, actually. Actually, I will say that I did play one before this, which was, I believe, Katawa Shoujo, strictly on the basis that I heard that a game came out of 4chan, and I was like, wow, 4chan made something that wasn't, like, evil, and then I played it, and yeah, I'll have to make a video on that sometime. Regardless, either way, thank you so much for watching. This has been Rhubarb Senpai. Stay classy, and I'll catch you next time. If you're not actually